Hey everybody, welcome to our Millionaire by Halftime book club, chapter 3. You guys, I love this book. It is full of knowledge and full of wisdom and tangible things that you can do to grow your business. So thank you for joining us on this challenge. Thank you for investing in yourself. It is so worth it. And let me tell you, if you read this book and take what you learn and then apply what you learn, this can change your business. 100% can change your business. So don't just read it and think, oh, that's a good concept or that's a good quote, but allow it to sink in and change your business, change the activity that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Chapter 3 is titled, If You Want More, You Must Become More. Let that statement sink in. What do you think about that? If you want more, you must become more. What that says to me is I've got to be willing to change where needed. I have to be willing to grow, challenge myself, get out of my comfort zone, put myself out there and become the best Tamara that I can be to meet my fullest potential. Presley says in this chapter that he firmly believes that to have more, you must first become more. Have any of you ever heard the quote, network marketing is just personal growth with a compensation plan? I heard that a while back and that really resonated with me because it's so true. In fact, I've had several people over the past week reach out and ask me, how has network marketing changed your life? And one of the things that I said over and over again, of course, was freedom of time, freedom of choice, freedom in our finances. But one of the biggest things was the personal growth it's given me. Absolutely. The personal growth that has come from being a part of this company has been truly life-changing. If you would have looked at who I was 2.5 years ago, it's very different than the Tamara that sits before you now. I questioned, honestly, if I was good at anything. I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself. I felt I was mediocre at pretty much everything in life. And with Plexus, I have been pushed, I have been challenged, I have gone through trials, I have overcome weaknesses, I have seen strengths of mine highlighted and grown even more, and I've seen weaknesses of mine that I didn't know I had, that I've had the chance to work on. So this business can change your life, not only in your freedom in your finances or getting out of debt or whatever your goals might be, but it can change the core of who you are because you're pushed to a greater purpose. You're pushed to become more. And I love that concept. He says in chapter 3 that changing your thinking can change your life. We all have a belief system, right? And our mindsets and our beliefs, they're ingrained in us. They're ingrained in us from a very early age. And we learn things from our environment, from the people we're around, from the things that we put in our minds. That is what establishes our belief system. So much so, we can have all these beliefs and we don't even realize it anymore because they just have become a part of us. So sometimes we have to change our thinking to change our life. And we may need to change our thinking to change our business. Concept to take home with you. When you really believe that you're capable of something, when you really believe that something can happen for you, your mind, it goes to work to make it happen. We will act and we will operate out of what we believe. Think about that. If you're telling yourself, I can't do this business, I can't be successful, I don't know enough people, this is never going to work for me, I'm going to fail, guess what? You probably are. But if you're telling yourself, I have what it takes, I'm willing to grow, I am willing to reach out and grow my influence, to grow my network, to become a better person that draws people in, that draws people to me. You guys, your mind goes to work in how you can achieve that. So how you think will directly affect how you act in this business, 100%. Presley challenges us in this chapter to be a lifelong learner. We never need to feel as if we have somehow arrived and we don't need any growth, right? I've seen people get stuck when they fall into that mindset. And they say things like, well, I know all I need to know. It's not that I need to grow, it's that X, Y, and Z excuse. I don't know enough people, or my people just aren't interested. My people just don't have enough money to order these products. It's excuses. Instead of making excuses, allow that to be a challenge for you, a challenge that you have to try and overcome in order to grow yourself and in order to grow your business. And he challenges us, never, ever feel like you've arrived and that you know all there is to know. Guys, honestly, I focus more on my personal development now as a diamond than I did a year and a half ago as an emerald, right? I've been diamond for a little over a year. And I will never feel as if I have arrived or that I have learned all there is to know. I want to consistently be growing as a person and as a leader so that I can help lead well and lead effectively. So how do we become more? How do we grow? We fill our mind with healthy food. He says in the book something along the lines of, we are what we eat, right? And we become what we think. So we have to fill our minds with healthy food, okay? Healthy mind food. We need to be reading great books. We're reading one now. You are investing into your mind food right now. A few others I want to recommend to you. Be More, Do More, Have More. This is also a Presley Swaggerty book. Rock Your Network Marketing Business by Sarah Robbins. Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. The Circle Maker. Anything John Maxwell. He has a ton of books out there. Google him, do a little research, read some summaries of his different books and decide which one would be really good for where you are at in your journey right now. Soak those things up because they will help change your thinking. He also says, what about listening to quality audio? You guys, we're in our cars all the time, driving, commuting, going different places. Take some time and listen to some good quality audios, okay? Maybe you pull up one of the conference calls that we have available to us as a resource and you listen to those. Maybe you get a good book on audio so that you can listen to that as you drive your rolling university, so to speak. Attend events, seminars, anything you can get your hands on. Plexus offers so many different events for us corporate-wide. We have our Super Saturday, our Opportunity of a Lifetime convention, which is the big one, Leaders Retreat that's going to come up in October that we're going to be able to push for in the very near future to get to Leaders Retreat and be among so many leaders within our company. Any event that you can get your hands on, get there, be there, make it a priority because that is going to fill your mind with belief and great things about our company and our products, and you get to be around like-minded people that will help fill you up. This one was interesting to me, relationships. So I want you to think about your 5 closest people in your life. Friends, family, whoever you spend the most time with. Do they challenge you? Do they energize you? Are they positive or are they negative? Do they see life half full or do they see life half empty? Are they motivated? Are they driven? Are they successful themselves? What is their mindset? I had never really thought about that until I read this before, but the people that we surround ourselves with will directly affect our mind. It will affect how we think. So I want to challenge you to write down the 5 people closest in your life and what effect they have on you, whether it's positive or negative, and just begin to think about that. Do these people make you feel better about yourself? Do they make you question yourself or doubt yourself? Who we surround ourselves with is so important. So here's our challenge from chapter 3. Couple things. I want you to choose a book outside of Millionaire by Halftime and have that ready for when this book study is over. And I want you to start reading 10 pages every single day from this book, okay? And we're reading those pages now as we work through our Millionaire by Halftime. We're reading and investing in ourselves. But I want you to have another book on the ready for when this book club is over, and read 10 pages at least every single day to fill your mind. If you read 10 pages over the course of the month, that's 300 pages in 1 month. That's amazing. That's more than likely a whole book. Reading 12 books a year, can you imagine at the end of that year how much you have grown and how much you have learned and how much you have challenged yourself? The second challenge would be, every day this week, I want you to listen to one call or watch one video every single day. There are tons on our team pages, or going to YouTube and searching Sarah Marble, Sonia Dudley, anybody that's a leader in our company that has a YouTube channel. You can go there and just pick a video that you feel like would speak to you. There's our 10-day personal growth challenge on our team page. You can go and do a search for and watch some of those if you haven't already. You can do searches for training calls. Just do keyword searches and it will pull up those past calls and past videos that have been shared. Invest in yourself every single day. And then I want you to ask yourself, do you have a power partner in this business? Do you have someone who's motivating you, that's supporting you, that's holding you accountable? If you don't, I want you to find someone this week. If you have no clue who that person might be, ask yourself, what qualities do you need to have in a power partner for where you are in your journey? I would recommend someone who's about in the same spot as you. So if you're pushing for senior gold, find someone in the same journey as you are. If you're Ruby, pushing for senior Ruby, find someone that's in the same path so that you can challenge and motivate each other. Having power partners in this business has been tremendously helpful for me, so I want you to find one. If you need help with that, go to your direct sponsor and say, hey, is there anyone that comes to mind that you think would be really great partnered up with me? And let them help guide you and help lead you on that. Or maybe you notice someone from just seeing them on the team pages or seeing them post on Facebook. Maybe you reach out and say, hey, do you have a power partner? If not, let's chat. Let's see if you and I might be a good match for one another and make a good connection that we can help encourage each other in our journey. Chapter 3 was awesome. I hope that you gleaned a lot from it. I hope that you learned that in order to just grow, we have to invest in ourselves on a daily basis. We have to fix our thinking so we're thinking positive things so that our actions will reflect our thoughts. I wish you guys the best. Comment below when you are done completing these challenges, and chapter 4 will be up soon. Thanks so much.